Everybody's got time for a Kruse Quickie. This is that time to put 10 minutes on the clock and all of us talk and discuss and get in detail about all the latest breaking news because you know what? 1 minute's not enough and you guys vote it up. So I'm going to start that clock right about and now. All right, guys, let's talk about this breaking news. So much going on, guys, as always. So let's go around the panel right now. Let's go to Carter first. Carter, James, did you hear about this whole Weezer thing before? The Weezer biopic, or it's a mockumentary with, again, what a cast. You got potentially Jack Black. You got Keanu Reeves as a villain. Is this something you like to see as a musician?
Personally, I am down for it in every capacity. I think it's a really great thing. But to answer your question, no, I just heard about this when you told me what we're going to be talking about tonight. So this is something that was really interesting and very fascinating to me because I know that everyone involved in this project is very uniquely and awesomely talented. Weezer's been around forever. I love the Blue Album. Up until now, the discography is very, very great. It's very one of a kind. Jack Black, I feel he is just great in all that he does. Since the movie Saving Silverman, I've actually I've been very fond of him. So he'll do a really great job. I think he's really good friends with the band Weezer, and have Keanu Reeves. I mean, he's an American sweetheart. He will add to the flavor of a Weezer movie phenomenally. So I'm looking forward to seeing the shape of things to come.
Dude, I'm excited about it too. What's up, Nick? Good to see you, man. Shout out to my boy Nick out there. Yeah, man, I'm excited about it so much. I love Weezer so much. I was like, the 90s kid, listening to the Blue Album, get into the Green Album. Pinkerton, guys, I still love fucking Pinkerton. But I think what they've done over the years is just transcend through music, and they keep going, and they find a new way to stay relevant, and they always survive. And Rivers Cuomo is he's a fucking genius when it comes to song and lyrics, just like Carter James is too, guys. I will never forget when Carter played his song Negativity. Well, now you call it the anthem, right? For the very first time. And I was like, oh my God, I piss in the mouth of negativity. Like, where did that come from, Carter? Like, how do you even come up with these kind of lyrics?
But I
don't know.
Yeah, it's the story's a little bit longer than the time we have here, but ever since I was a little boy, my mother and I would like to do nursery rhymes together. Like she would rhyme something out of rhyme the last letter of the sentence that she started with, and I'm just like, over time we just kind of grew as mother and son to do like fun nursery rhymes together and do poems together, and she really inspired my love and my affinity for writing. Next thing you know, I got into music. I heard Elvis for the first time, and the rest is history.
Oh, that's awesome, Carter. I love that. I like the connection with your mother too. That's so fantastic. She's probably so proud of you when everything you've been doing, everything you've done. She was probably all been proud of you. So man, that's so cool. I love that, Carter. Let me ask you a quick question though. Okay. If you had all the money in the world, would you buy Pee Wee Herman's bike? I just need to know. Would you do it?
Personally, no, I wouldn't. I feel like it would be better suited for somebody who's actually more of a fan of Pee Wee Herman, the character. I think that'd be great memorabilia for a person who's a diehard fan than somebody who would just be more reluctant to do so, simply because I'm not really a big fan. But for those who are fans, all the power to you. If the bike's there for those who want to collect memorabilia that is fascinating and very famous in its own right, hey, go for it. But if I had all the money in the world, of course, I'd want to put it towards a cause that has merit for not only humanity, but maybe treat myself in the process as well. So,
fuck yeah, Carter! I love that, man. It's so fucking good, guys. Carter James. All right, let's go over to the Thirsty Daddy. He's a star. He's a fucking superstar, international superstar. Let's go over to Thirsty Daddy fast. So, GR, I know what you're super excited about tonight, probably more than anybody else in the whole fucking ethoverse right now. I know you, GR. I see the look in your face. You're super excited. You're super excited for what?
Holes.
Holes. Yes.
GR loves a good hole.
GR, what do you think about this Holes movie? Like, again, like Shia LaBeouf, no. The first one. Are we missing Shia? We think he'll appear in the movie? Or I should say a series.
Probably not.
Yeah.
He's moved on to bigger and better things. I think even with the great cast they've got, Brian, I think it'll be buried.
Greg Kinnear was so good as JFK. Did you ever see him play JFK? He did that, and he was so fucking good. I love Greg Kinnear. But I know you're more excited about Miami Vice, maybe, right? Do you think that Miami Vice can actually hit and work now in this? How many times? They've done like 3 or 4 times? I don't know, JR. So many reboots for Miami Vice.
Either of those reboots are going to be a sad event.
Very sad.
I'm trying to say it nicely. They're both going to turn out to be a piece of shit.
There you go. Just say it how it is, man. Just say it how it is. We're talking about Royal Pains so there too. Royal Pain's the same thing. It's a reboot, again, revival.
I like the original Royal Pain, but it's way past its time.
Yeah.
It's 25 years ago that show was on the air.
It's a long time.
I'm sorry, Miami Vice was almost 50 years ago.
I would love, though, GR, if you were in there somewhere in some world and you got that white freaking blazer on, white pants, like it's like freaking after Labor Day because you don't care. You're wearing all white. You know what I mean? I would love that shit, GR.
I would love it, darling.
You know, that's what I'm saying, GR. I'd be really excited about that. But also, let's go over to Jonathan very fast, too, because I know, Jonathan, too, we haven't had a chance to talk about some of this stuff. So, got to give you a time in the hot seat as well, Jonathan.
I was just making a list of all the things GR hates, and I'm going to keep track of that as the show goes on.
GR, you should probably start with what GR likes. That'll probably help you better. You know, that list will take it be a little bit easier to get into.
I think I made that one. I think I'm done. I'm on the next.
You know, I can't. Can somebody come get this knife out of my back? I can't reach it.
No, it's a good thing. It's you like the original Miami Vice. You like Gatorade and vodka.
Hey, let it be. Let them be. That's it's the drink
and the Dodgers
and the
Dodger Blue.
Well, you can see the Dodger blue all around me. Yeah.
That's true.
He loves the Dodgers. Jonathan, I know you love Mickey Mouse, right? You love Mickey Mouse.
I do not think that the Mickey that you see in the park is the real guy. When you're taking pictures, that's somebody in a costume. The real Mickey.
Don't lie to us, Jonathan.
Listen, the real Mickey is in his mansion counting all of his money. He can't be bothered with you.
What about Oswald? You think that he had him tied up in a tower someplace and now he's finally getting free?
Pull that picture up again. Here's what I think. Pull that picture up again.
You want to see Oswald?
Yeah, Oswald the octopus.
Not Cobblepot. Not Cobblepot. No, Oswald the lucky rabbit, everybody.
That's right, he's a rabbit.
He's a lucky rabbit.
Take a look at Oswald. Now look at his face. Brian, can you zoom in on that face? Can you zoom way in?
You were just pushing my stuff here.
You don't have to. Everybody just lean in close.
Watch this.
That is the same face as Mickey Mouse. All they did was change the shape of his ears. It's the same face. It's the same dude. That's not whoever Oswald the rabbit is. That ain't him. That's Mickey. With different shaped ears. And the point is this. I feel like we have room to create new characters. That being said, if we want to bring back the old ones, then do it in a way that honors those old characters, because those characters mean something to people. If you do your job correctly, those original characters mean something to people even 40, 50, 60 years down the line. Just like in Harry Potter, right now, the young people reading Harry Potter in 30, 40 years, they're still going to look back on their time reading those books and watching those movies and reflect on them, hopefully in a positive way. That being said, who's John Lithgow playing? He's not going to play like old age Harry Potter, is he?
Dumbledore.
Oh, I don't know if that's going to work.
I think it's going to be fucking great, man. Dumbledore?
But don't get me wrong. John Lithgow, great. Dumbledore, great. John Lithgow as Dumbledore, I can't wait to see it. It's like, hey, look, I love Dolce de Leche ice cream. I love lasagna. I don't know if I put the two together, is what I'm saying.
Man, you don't know it, don't knock it till you try it.
You might like it.
Listen, and that's the thing. I'm saying I don't know. I didn't say...
There was some great fan art of him as Dumbledore. It's actually really great. And I think that he's such a phenomenal actor that I think he can do anything. John Lithgow can do anything in my book.
I saw him live on Broadway in a play called The Retreat from Moscow. Couldn't tell you what it was about. I don't think I knew when I was watching it. Yeah. But I'll tell you something. He is a phenomenal actor, and if anybody can do it, it's him. And I bet he recognizes that heavy mantle that he's taking. I mean, that's a big character. And what was the actor's name that played him and has since passed?
Oh, you're gonna test me, aren't you? Ah, fuck.
It wasn't Ian McKellen, was it? No.
No, hell no. Fuck.
No.
It was the other guy that I keep thinking is Ian McKellen.
Yeah, because they changed it once before, and then like because he passed away,
Oh,
was it?
All those
Yeah.
Dumbledores look alike to me. Point is, that's a heavy role, and it takes somebody with John Lithgow's caliber. So if anybody can do it, it's him. I'm just saying I don't see it, but that's why I'll watch the movies and be proven a fan.
I know we just hit the buzzer, guys, but very swiftly, very quickly, Carter, about this whole Dumbledore thing, I want to ask you very fast, too. It's like there's the drama, and then people are fucking going nuts about the drama. They hate JK, right? And John Lithgow, he's got a legacy of a career, right? He chose to take this on. He's saying it might be one of his last big, career passes, last characters. You think that was the best move for him?
I think that John Lithgow is at a point in his career where anything goes. So I think he's using this as a way to challenge himself artistically as an actor. I feel this is an opportunity of a lifetime for him to play a role that people have come to admire and love. For those who are fans of the Harry Potter books, the series, etc., I'm pretty sure this will be, I know some people are thinking of it as a miscast. Some will think of it as, really, John Lithgow, huh? Him, Dumbledore, what? But I think if one is willing to stretch their mind, I'm pretty sure John Lithgow will indeed prove the doubters wrong.
And
so
what's he got to prove, right? Sorry.
Yeah, of course. I definitely understand where you're coming from, Jonathan. So I think if one gives Mr. Lithgow the benefit of the doubt to play this character, because Jonathan Lithgow is a brilliant actor, I'm pretty sure he'll prove some of his doubters wrong and do a really fantastic job.
I love how Buck Rogers was it? Which one? I don't know who was it? It was David Banner. Thank you for saying yes. Richard Harris was the original Dumbledore, but unfortunately he passed away, and then they recast him. So, and then it's like but I still think like what we got later, like he was they were fucking great. It's hard to fill those shoes, but you're right, Carter. Like he's John Lithgow, man. He's John Lithgow. Like he's a legend. He's a legend in his own guys. Great quickie, everybody.
Can I ask a quick question, Brian?
You got 15 seconds.
Less than. What's the thing about J.K. Rowling? What's that story? Why would
Very
you
fast.
hate her?
They hate her because she's been recently coming out, well, not recently, for a while, coming out going against the trans community and trying to get legislation passed to take away all their rights. And she hates the trans community. She wants them all fucking, she doesn't believe in them. And so she wants all their rights gone. She's trying to get legislation passed in the UK to get rid of their rights. She's really going after them. So a lot of people are mad especially because Dumbledore, she writes Dumbledore as even being gay. And it's like a whole thing like, why are you trying to get rid of trans rights when you write characters that are supposed to be gay? So it's like a whole thing.
I did not. What?
That being said, how do you think that warrants some drama?
Yeah, I think it does. I'm not saying ban the books or anything. Read the books, do the thing, but make it clear that we're buying this book because we like the stories. We buy your stuff because we like the art that you create. It doesn't mean we agree with your opinions, but she has every right to voice them. It's just that, God, what a disgusting perspective.
I can still tell her to go fuck herself.
It's weird that the mind that created the brilliance and the art of Harry Potter also spews that garbage. That's really strange.
It's just sad. It's just like,
I think David Banner says it best. Very unfortunate that she's using her platform to spread hate.
Yeah, and Harry Potter's supposed to be about magic and love and imagination and acceptance. Because again, the whole thing about Muggles and like trying to be like, oh no, like the way they talk about how different people are, it's supposed to be about I would say openness and inclusion. And then she's so not in her real life. It fucking sucks.
Sometimes we forget that famous artists, famous creatives, they're good at what they do. It doesn't mean they're role models. Doesn't mean we need to consume anything of theirs other than their art that they put out.
Yep. Yeah. Great cookie, everybody.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.